My junk defenses just didn't work in this series. Couldn't stop this team, gave them too many open shots. I have a big man that can't move his feet at all, so the Knicks completely just dismantled a very good coach and a team that, let's not forget, this team just beat the Celtics. They beat the Celtics 8 days ago. And now they're going home 4 games later.
They won 3 in a row. Won Game 7 in Boston.
Yes.
What does that say about the Celtics?
And what does that say about the Knicks?
Exactly.
Maybe the Knicks would have beat the Celtics even worse.
It could be. But Philadelphia has been a place that we know the Villanova guys love playing in. But in the Brunson era now, they're 11-2 in that building. And they have won, 7 straight games now in Philadelphia. And you saw the takeover. You saw Mike Brown talk about it. The players certainly acknowledged it. You were there for Game 3. You called the game on radio. You know, Wally, what that sounded like.
Wow.
It is really amazing to think
MSG South.
Knicks fans traveling for a playoff game and taking over in a road arena. Like, obviously, in the conference finals, it's not going to happen. And it's certainly not in the NBA finals. But to have back-to-back playoff rounds where you are taking over the road building in Atlanta and in Philadelphia.
And the building was packed. I mean, it was packed to the rafters down there, Xfinity Center. Yeah. There were a lot of Knicks fans in the lower bowl, in the upper bowl, in the middle bowl, probably in the suites. I mean, they were everywhere. They just took over. And it just goes to show you, it's not a long trip. It's really not. It's just a straight shot down 95. You're there in like 2 hours.
But it's the effort.
You park in like that huge parking lot where they're like Lincoln Financial and the baseball fields all right there. Yeah. So you're just there, and you might as well just go cheer on your team. And they sure did cheer on their team.
You don't see this by any other fan base except for the Knicks fan base. That's how much they are supporting this team, to the fact that they will go on road trips with the team.
But it's also, how does the Philly fans not take those seats and those tickets? How do they let them go? Did they sell them to Knicks fans?
What Joel Embiid, before the series, if you remember, begged them not to do that.
It must have been Philly fans selling their seats to Knicks fans.
Yeah.
The 76ers fourth in Philly in terms of Flyers, Eagles.
A lot of people say that,
Sixers.
Nobody trusts the process anymore, obviously, clearly.
No.
They're ahead of the hockey, I think.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Come on now.
No, I don't know about that. Flyers have tremendous history.
Football's king. Yes. Right. Baseball's right there. Basketball's right there with baseball. Come on. Whoa. I love hockey, but come on.
All right.
Wait a second.
One of the Nova Knicks, Josh Hart, 17-9. Here he is after the game.
Ball's moving like that. How much fun is it?
It's a lot of fun. Guys are knocking out shots, being unselfish, and that's the kind of game that we like to do, a style that we like to play. And when you do that, it's a lot of fun.
How does it feel to be a part of that road takeover again? Your crowd was insane.
Yeah, I mean that's what MSG the fans do. I knew that was gonna be like that early when they showed during warm-ups. They showed Joel Embiid and everyone started booing, and I was just like, this is. I thought we were back at the Garden for a second.
Have you ever been on the road like that, where home fans show up and make that much noise in someone else's arena?
You knew?
No, I know.
Were you in Philly 2 years ago?
I was there.
You were there?
Given the circumstances and today, that's as loud as I think. Was it louder than then?
I mean. Our fans are the best. Yeah. They're this is basically just a branch of MSG here. So that's our fans, man. We love them.
I think Deuce went on a personal 9-0 run in that first quarter to step in for OG. Just how big of a spot is that for him to play the way he did?
It was amazing. Knocking out shots, playing aggressive defense, getting out running. That's exactly what we needed from him to do. And he did it. He stepped up, it was fun to see him thriving.
Josh, the team may have several days of recovery and preparation. How vital is that?
It's good. I think we're all, a little banged up. So, get some treatment, some rest, some recovery. Watch it.
He's in the first quarter. The call by Tyler Murray on ESPN New York on the radio. Knicks hit 25 threes for the game, tying the NBA record for most threes made in a playoff game. And the Knicks now as a team have won 7 straight playoff games. That's the best run they've ever had in the playoffs in franchise history. Back to Philly. It's Monica McNutt and Clyde Frazier.
Clyde, a incredible 7-game stretch now for this group. 8-game stretch, excuse me. What are you seeing, and does it compare to the teams that you were a part of and had the privilege of bringing championships to the city with?
I'm wondering, who are these guys? I mean, the camaraderie, the ball movement, the hustle. Man, it reminds me of my team for sure, the way they're playing together, especially defensively. I mean, when you're holding teams below 100 points, come on, at 4 or 5 games, that's extraordinary.
Yeah. When you think about how this group is stepping up for one another, OG Anunoby's missed the last couple of games of this Sixers series. What comes to mind? Well, the mantra, the next man up. You know, this is what guys have been talking about. When a guy goes down, it's an opportunity for someone else, and now they're proving that. There is so much pressure, and you are familiar with it, being in a Knicks uniform in the great city of New York that loves this basketball. How have you observed this group handling the pressure and the expectations of this season? Well, I think last year they saw when they named the street after everybody. They hadn't won anything. But, you know, like when we played, we had an experienced team. We knew we were playing in the world's greatest city, the world's greatest arena, the best fans. So I think now these guys are starting to see that as well. You look how the Knicks took over the place tonight. The fans took over. So it's very catalytic when that happened. And I think they're only going to get better. Do you have a rhyme that applies to the next series? Not yet. I'm going to be thinking about one, though. All right. Thanks, Clyde. Thank you.
The recent Thank You NYPD concert held at Madison Square Garden will become an annual celebration to recognize the New York City Police Department. A check for $500,000 was presented to the New York City Police Foundation to innovate and enhance the quality of NYPD services, build bridges with the community, and make our city a safer place to live, work, and visit. To learn more about the Thank You NYPD initiative launched by MSG Entertainment, visit msg.com/NYPD. Jalen Brunson, 22, in the Knicks closeout win. His little one there, look at that scene. Lot to celebrate in the Brunson household, that is for sure. Stay with us.